Fear is a curious thing. It's not just the sharp jolt of adrenaline when a door slams behind you, or when your phone buzzes unexpectedly and you think, "Who's texting me at 3 a.m.?" No, fear runs far deeper than that. It's the whisper of unease when you're alone at night, the shiver down your spine when you suddenly feel like something or someone is watching. Fear isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, patient, lurking, and nothing feeds fear quite like the unknown. What lies beyond the edge of the woods at night? What shadows swim beneath the waves of a still, dark lake? What happens when you close your eyes, convinced that the pile of laundry in the corner didn't just move? Myths and legends have always tried to answer those questions, and in doing so, they've created creatures so terrifying they make even your worst nightmares feel like a Saturday morning cartoon. Imagine this: a beast with the head of a lion, the body of a goat, and the tail of a serpent. How does that even work? Who came up with that combo? Or what about a siren, luring sailors to their doom with a voice so sweet it could convince you to pay for shipping when you know the delivery's free? But let's not forget the simplest fears. A quiet knock on your door at midnight, a creaking floorboard when you're home alone, or worse, the realization that you're out of snacks while watching a horror movie. You see, the unknown isn't just what we can't see, it's what we can't understand. And the creatures we've imagined, no, the ones we've felt, lurking just out of sight. They're born from that fear. So tonight, we'll explore those monsters. The ones that prey not just on our bodies, but on our minds. The ones that thrive in the shadows, in the cracks, the blind spots of memory. And once you meet them, you'll never forget them. Unless, of course, they make you forget. Imagine this. It's late at night, and you're walking home. The air is damp, heavy with the scent of wet earth. The moon is just a sliver in the sky, casting a faint silver glow over the rolling hills around you. Your path winds through the countryside, cutting through fields blanketed in thick mist. You pull your coat tighter, trying to block out the chill that's crept into your bones. The night is still, unnaturally so. No chirping crickets, no rustling leaves, just silence. And the soft crunch of your boots on the dirt road. You quicken your pace. Something doesn't feel right. Then, in the distance, you hear it. Clip-clop, clip-clop. Hoofbeats. Slow, deliberate, echoing faintly through the mist. You pause, your heart skipping a beat. You strain your eyes, peering into the fog. There's nothing there, just shadows and mist, swirling in the pale moonlight. You shake your head. It's nothing. A stray horse, maybe. Or your imagination playing tricks on you. But as you start walking again, the sound follows. Closer, louder. Clip-clop, clip-clop. Your stomach tightens. You glance over your shoulder, but the road behind you is empty. You tell yourself to keep moving. It's just a horse. Horses are harmless, right? The sound grows louder, steady, relentless. And then, through the mist, you see a shape. A massive black horse, its hooves striking the ground with unnatural force. Its breath steams in the cold night air, and its eyes glow like dying embers. But there's something wrong. You squint, trying to make sense of what you're seeing. The rider is tall, cloaked in black, his figure shrouded in shadow. But his head, where is his head? And then you see it, dangling from his hand. The air around you grows colder. Your breath fogs in front of your face. Your legs feel frozen, rooted to the spot. The figure comes closer. The hoofbeats echo like thunder in your ears. He stops, just a few feet away. The rider raises his arm, holding his head high, and you're forced to look, forced to see. Its pale skin glows faintly in the dark. Its bloodshot eyes dart back and forth as though it sees everything, even the deepest secrets in your soul. The mouth stretches into a grotesque grin, too wide, too sharp. This, my friends, is the Dullahan, the headless horseman of Irish legend, a harbinger of death riding through the night to deliver his grim message. When the Dullahan rides, no gate, no lock, no prayer can stop him. He calls out the name of someone whose time has come. And when he does, there's no escape. His steed is massive, powerful. Its hooves leave burning scorch marks on the ground. His weapon, a whip, crafted not from leather, but from the spine of a man. They say the Dullahan hates being watched. If you're foolish enough to stare, he'll lash out, blinding you with a single strike. Some believe he can be distracted with gold, toss a coin or a piece of jewelry in his path, and he might pause long enough for you to flee, or he might not. After all, gold won't save you, if your name is already on his lips. The Dullahan isn't just a story, he's a reminder. Death doesn't wait. It doesn't negotiate. It comes for all of us, whether we're ready or not. And sometimes it rides a black horse, carrying its head in its hands. So, the next time you hear hoofbeats in the distance, don't stop. Don't turn around. Just keep walking and pray that it's just a stray horse. Imagine this. You've been invited to stay in a quiet, traditional Japanese home, the kind of house you've only seen in postcards, paper walls, sliding doors, and a garden so still. It feels like time itself has stopped. Your host is a kind woman, the kind of person who makes you feel at ease the moment she smiles. Her voice is soft, her movements graceful. She offers you tea, and as you drink, you can't help but think, this place is perfect. But perfection has a way of unsettling you, doesn't it? The evening stretches on, and the house grows quieter. Shadows lengthen. The warm glow of lanterns is replaced by the cold, silver light of the moon. Your host shows you to your room, bowing politely before sliding the door shut behind her. You lie down on the soft futon, listening to the creaks of the old house settling into the night. It's peaceful, almost too peaceful. Then, you hear it, a faint rustling sound, like silk brushing against wood. You open your eyes, staring up at the dark ceiling. The sound grows louder, closer. You sit up, heart racing, your gaze sweeping the room. Nothing. Just shadows. And the dim outline of the sliding door. You tell yourself it's nothing. Maybe a breeze, maybe a bird outside. You lie back down, close your eyes, but the sound comes again. This time, slower, more deliberate. It's coming from the hallway. You hold your breath, listening. As the sound moves closer, your pulse quickens. The hair on the back of your neck stands on end, and then the door to your room slides open. But no one is there, just darkness. Your throat tightens. Your body freezes. The air feels heavier, colder. Then, just at the edge of your vision, something moves. A shadow. No, a shape. You can't make it out. Not at first. But then it steps into the pale moonlight, and your blood runs cold. It's her, your host. But something is wrong. Her face is the same, calm, serene, but her body, her neck, it stretches, impossibly long, coiling like a serpent. Her head moves toward you, floating through the air. Her kind smile now twisted into something far more sinister. Her eyes gleam, not with warmth, but with a cold, predatory hunger. This, my friends, is the Rokurokubi. By day, she is human, normal, kind even. But by night, her true form is revealed. Her neck elongates. Her head roams free, searching for prey. Sometimes she watches, haunting her victims with her unnatural presence. Other times, she strikes, draining their life force, leaving only fear and confusion in her wake. Legends say Rokurokubi were once human, cursed for breaking vows, for committing sins. Some say they were punished for greed, others for betrayal. But no matter the origin, one thing is clear: the Rokurokubi is a master of deception. You try to move, to scream, to do anything, but your body feels frozen, as though the very air is holding you in place. Her head hovers inches from yours, her breath cold against your skin. And just when you think it's over, just when you're sure she'll strike, she stops. Her head tilts slightly. Her smile fades into something unreadable. Then, slowly, she retracts, her neck coiling back into the shadows, until she is gone. By morning, she's back to normal. The kind, soft-spoken host you met the night before. She greets you with a warm smile, pouring you another cup of tea. "Did you sleep well?" she asks, her voice sweet and gentle. "What do you say?" The Rokurokubi is a reminder that monsters don't always look like monsters. They hide behind masks of kindness, waiting for the right moment to strike. So the next time you're a guest in someone's home and the night feels a little too quiet, maybe leave a light on. Imagine this. You're deep in the desert, far from civilization. The stars above you are dazzling, a blanket of light spilling across the endless dunes. A campfire crackles softly at your feet, the warmth a welcome comfort in the biting cold of the night. It should be peaceful, quiet, but something feels off. You can't put your finger on it. Maybe it's the stillness, the way the wind has stopped, leaving the air heavy and unmoving. Maybe it's the shadows cast by the firelight, flickering like they're alive. Or maybe it's just you, sitting there, alone, with nothing but your thoughts to keep you company. Then, from the darkness, a voice. "Why are you out here all alone?" The voice is smooth, warm, slightly teasing. You turn quickly, startled, and see her. A woman stands at the edge of the firelight. Her robe shimmers like liquid moonlight, and her face is perfect, too perfect. She steps closer, her movements fluid, hypnotic. You can't look away. "May I join you?" she asks, her smile soft and inviting. You nod, because what else can you do? She sits across from you, her dark eyes catching the firelight in a way that makes your breath hitch. "You must be tired," she says, her voice smooth as silk. "Let me keep you company." You try to respond, but the words catch in your throat. Something about her presence is overwhelming, suffocating. The air around you feels heavier. Her smile widens, just slightly, and the fire flickers, as if the flames themselves are afraid. "What do you fear most?" she asks suddenly, her voice dropping to a whisper. Before you can answer, the shadows behind her begin to twist and writhe. Her figure shifts, subtly at first, then more noticeably. Her robe dissolves into smoke, revealing wings, large, leathery, black as the night. Her skin darkens, her eyes begin to glow red, and her smile stretches into something impossibly sharp. This, my friends, is Lilith. Lilith is more than just a demon. In ancient mythology, she was Adam's first wife, created before Eve. But Lilith refused to bow. She demanded equality. And when she didn't get it, she left the Garden of Eden. For her defiance, she was cursed, transformed into a demon of the night. Over the centuries, her story grew darker. She became a seductress, preying on the lonely, the vulnerable. She appears as a beautiful woman, offering love, comfort, pleasure. But once she has you in her grasp, her true nature is revealed, a creature of shadow and flame. Her wings spread wide, her voice echoing with unearthly power. Some say Lilith devours her victims, draining their life force until nothing remains but an empty husk. Others believe she steals their souls, condemning them to wander the darkness with her for eternity. You sit frozen, unable to move. Lilith leans closer. Her voice surrounds you, layered, distorted, as if coming from everywhere at once. The fire sputters and dies. You're left in total darkness, save for the faint red glow of her eyes. She whispers one last word: mine. Lilith isn't just a demon. She's a symbol of rebellion, of power, a reminder of the dangers of unchecked desire, of letting yourself be drawn in by something too good to be true. So the next time you're alone in the dark and a stranger offers you kindness, ask yourself, is this real or a trap? And maybe, just maybe, don't sit by a campfire. And so, we've come to the end of our journey, from the misty hills of Ireland, where a headless rider delivers death with relentless certainty, to the quiet corners of Japan, where a kind smile can hide a monstrous secret, and finally, to the desolate desert, where beauty and danger intertwine in the form of an ancient demoness. Fear isn't just what makes your heart race in the middle of the night. It's what hides in the cracks of our understanding, the shadowy places where imagination takes over. These stories, these creatures, they're born from that fear. But here's the thing. Fear isn't always a bad thing. It reminds us to stay vigilant, to question what we see, to never let our guard down. It's the whisper that says, something isn't right. And maybe, just maybe, it's the reason we're still here, staring into the fire, telling stories, to keep the dark at bay. So my friends, I leave you with this. Which story stayed with you the most? Was it the relentless pursuit of the Dullahan, the chilling deceit of the Rockarakubi, or the seductive danger of Lilith? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into the shadows, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. Because who knows? Maybe next time we'll explore something even darker. Until then, keep your lights on, watch your shadows, and remember, the scariest things aren't always what you see.